So when you get your PixArt, you click this place. Then when you click, you wait till you load. Then you scroll down, pick the white background. So anytime you want to design, use your white background for your design. And once the white background is loaded, then you have to download um, pictures of background from Google. That's why you make use of the Google to get your backgrounds. So when you go to Google, just search for backgrounds in Google. Let me show you some of my own backgrounds here. So let me see. Then I go to downloads. That's where I download my backgrounds. You see a lot of backgrounds here you can work on. Then I'll pick a background. I can pick a background that has words. I'll have to blur those backgrounds. Anytime you want to use a background, make sure you blur them so it can bring out the words you want to use them for. You understand? So now, when I use something like this, okay, I use this kind of background. I pick this. You add the background to load now. Then you stretch out the background. You can even stretch out on the part you want it to be. You can stretch it the way you want it. Just make sure that it covers the white. Then you can do it the way you want it to be. Fine. Let me leave mine here like this. So I will go to the effect. The effect is where I would blur. This blur. Can you see blur? Then you pick the blur. Then you set the blur. So that's how you do it. Then you setting the blur, you can set the blur that it won't show anyhow, show the color. Then depend on you. It just depend on you. Don't touch the fade, leave the fade alone. Just set the blur. So then you mark, this is what you want, fine. You're cool with what you want, then you mark it up. Then you see what it brings for us. Then you save. So after saving, there are some occasions whereby you have to add double background. You can mix two backgrounds together to come out with what you want. Yeah, that do happen. I do that too, to mix up background. So that give you the effect of you using a background for more than two graphics without them noticing the kind of stuff you're using. Sure, understand? So now when I pick this background, trying to add the two together, you can just try it like this. Go to your blend, you blend. You understand? Can you see something now? You blend, you try all the blend stuff. Don't just stay in one place. Try everything before you start. Then you go to your effect. Remember, we've not turned the one to blur, so you have to blur the background so it can give you another kind of look. So now you do that. You see what you bring for us. Can you see now? So it's bring another stuff for us. So you can reduce the capacity depending on what you want. This is the capacity. You reduce the capacity. You reduce the capacity. You can use it. See, going back to the first one. So you reduce the capacity the way you want it. Then you save. Do you understand? Then you save. After saving, then you pick the picture you are working on. You can resize the stuff. You can zoom in, zoom out, depending on what you want. So you go to the picture. That's where you add picture. Then this is the picture you are using. WhatsApp image. So now I can easily pick my pictures. I'm coming. Sorry for that. I have to check my picture. They are not in one place actually. Let me see. Okay, I have my images here. So I can pick one picture from this image. Let me check. I think I have. Let me check some picture I can work on. I just added it with my phone, so I had to just mix everything together. Let me see a picture I can work on. Fine. There's no picture we can't work on, but for starters, you have to have a very, very good pictures you can work on. You understand? Okay, fine. Let's work on Soyinka pictures. Then Soyinka picture, we pick Soyinka picture. Then you go to your cutout. Then this is where you need to use your brain and your mindset. You have to be concentrated with what you are doing. Then you round the place you want to cut. Do you understand? Round the place you want to cut. After rounding the place, you don't need to call anything. Just round those places you want to cut. Then you press this place to create a sticker. So you don't just use your outline. You outline that yourself. Don't try to use automatic outline. It won't work for you. So you outline it yourself. You wait for it to create the sticker. You see what it's create for. You see that the stuff did not cut to the right, like the air is not there. Then you can preview. Preview is when you see what the thing has cut. Then when you preview, you see what it cut for us. Then you go back to there, go to your restore. Restore is the colored stuff. Then the erase is when you want to erase something. So when you restore, this is it. Just touch, use your hand to trace. Use your hand to trace. Though you might not get this at once, but later on you get this. Use your hand to trace those parts that the stuff is not there. Use your hand to trace it. Use your hand to trace it. Then you trace the one you wanted. So after tracing, you go to your what? To your preview. Is it right? So you can erase. Erase is when you make sure that it makes perfect. This is it. That's why you make it look perfect. That's it. So maybe you look perfect. Then you have to, you see, when you cut picture, you have to do something. That's why you press the erase to bring out hardness and size. Hardness is the way you want it to be hard. The thing you are coloring it to be, you are erasing to be hard. And then size is your fingertip. If you want it smaller, you want it smaller. If you want it bigger, you want it bigger. You understand? So you reduce when you want to blend picture with background. As in, you blend picture with background. This, you know that this picture now that we cut is not having any background. It's now a plain picture on no background. So when you want to blend picture, you reduce the hardness, then you increase the size. So you understand? You can increase the size for starting from 80 to 100, depending on if you want it to be a gradual blending. You can start from 80. You do it, then later you turn it to 90, then later to 100. So now you can start from 90, then this is it. Then you see my blending now. You see how I blend it? See something that I'm doing now? So you can see. You just have to work on yourself. That's all about graphics. Work on yourself, work on designs. So when you work on yourself, that's the main thing about graphics. So this is it. So you see. So if you put it to 100, it will bring you another kind of blur of blending. So then you save. I think we are through with our stuff. Then you save. When you save, it will automatically be on your background. You see what you cut. So anything you cut, we see that will be the outcome. So this is it. This is what we cut. I cut now. You understand? This is it. Then you go to your shadow. Shadow is where you add shadow to the picture. Then you see the shadow. Then you go to your blur, is just for you to blur the shadow. Either you want to blur the shadow, you understand? But the capacity is to reduce something and to increase. You can increase and reduce. So the position you want the shadow to be, you can reset the shadow. You can make the shadow to be like this. You can reset the shadow depending on what you want. You determine what you want. You can, the shadow was at the right side, then I change it to the left side. So you can change the color of the shadow. If you want the color of shadow to be white, depending on the background you are using. If you want it to be black, if you want to be to be this color, if you want it to be any kind of color you want it depends on you yourself. Sure, you understand? So this is it. Can you see now? So now I did this, so I have to adjust the stuff. This is it. You understand? So now when you do something like this, fine. You will do something we used to call it blending with background. I will teach you that one now. When you do this, okay, let me save this first, because of anything can happen to your phone. You might not be able to get the stuff back. Though anytime you cut a picture and the picture is on your background, automatically the picture will be on your sticker. Automatically, you go to your sticker, and this is your sticker here. Then you go to my sticker. So this it needs internet connection. So you just on your data to when you're on your data, you will try it. When you're on your data, so when you're on your data, you try it. Then you pick what you want to pick. Then you off your data. The reason why we don't use data to design is that it will be interrupting your, like, the advertisement will be interrupting your designs. So that's why we don't use data to design. So now let me do something like pictures that used to fade into background. Pictures that fade into background. This is, let me pick a sample for you. What I'm doing now, you might be seeing that my cutting, to me, the cutting you are seeing to you might be straight, might be perfect, but to me those cuttings are not perfect due to that I'm doing a rush job, a very rush job. That's why to me this might be the perfect job to you, but if you've seen my work, you know that this is not perfect. The cutting is not perfect. There's still some parts that are not clean. They have to be very clean. You have to take your time to cut. That's the main issue. The two things you know on graphics is that there are three things you should know on graphics: how to take the right background, how to mix the right background, how to take the right background, it's still same thing. Then how to cut out pictures, and how to make use of the good writings, like the writings you have to use. You understand? So now I want to do something that's pictures that fade into background. So I need only the head, because it's something, anytime you're doing picture that fade into background, you are going to use only the head, or probably like half of the picture. You don't use full picture for fading into background. It won't make sense. So now I cut the picture roughly. Now you don't need to just say, just leave it like this. Then you go to your erase, reduce the hardness whenever you want to blend. Remember, we are blending, we are making use of blend. When it comes to fading into background, you make use of good blending. You must be perfect with your blending. Then you increase the size. Then this is it. Very simple. Then you what? You don't touch the picture, you touch from the side. Then you do it like this. You see the outcome now. This is it. Nobody's perfect. Chill. This is it. So it's like this. It looks like if the stuff is off. No, it's not off. Try to just, don't worry. Know what you are doing. You see something? Can you see? Can you see what we got? So in case you don't want to lose this, as in case you don't want to go back to your sticker, just press this place. You can duplicate the picture. The picture will be twice. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So can you see this? But when you are blowing something, you can, so that's when you make it of a capacity. You can reduce. Can you see this? So when you reduce, can you see? Can you see you have different look now? So you save. So that's it. So when you save, now when you get these basics now, you save. See that immediately I cut the picture, I've blended the picture for my cutout. It's not that I just cut the picture and placed it on the background and I'm looking for what to blend picture. See, you can still blend picture even when you've cut out the picture. You can still blend picture, but that one takes another lesson. That's why I said graphics is not it's just gradual process. You learn yourself. You understand? If you want to cut picture, after you've cut the picture and you want to still blend, you pick a white background or any background you want to blend the picture that you want to blend the background with. Pick the background, cut out the little place of background, blend the background, then you place it on the picture. You understand the tactics? So now we are through with this one now. The only thing that remains for us to write the name. Then you save. You save this. This is it. You save. This is saved to your gallery. So once you save to your gallery, you minimize. Then you go to your what? You go to your Pixlab. Yeah, Pixlab is what I use to write anything. You can use Pixlab for 3D. You can use it for anything. Though I'm having a little issue with my phone, I couldn't write some 3D, but I'll show you where you can do 3D. But presently I'm having issue with my phone, but I couldn't write 3D, but I'll show you where you can write 3D. So you pick a 3D logo. This is 3D. Then I want to write Wole Soyinka. So you write, okay, you can first start with Wole. So Wole can be big. Then when you do Wole, then you pick the picture here from gallery. So when you pick the picture from gallery, you pick the picture you saved from your PixArt. Then you pick it from gallery. So this is it. You've picked from gallery, fine. Then you reduce. This is it. Reduce. No, go to your first thing. You go to your 3D test. Then you reduce the stuff at the back. Go to your stroke. Reduce it. Go to your shadow. Reduce everything so you can set it up yourself. So now we write Wole Soyinka. You go to your font. We don't call text in graphics, call it font. They'll tell you that which kind of font are you using. I love this font, not I love this text. I love this font. So you go to this is it. So this is it. So now you have to choose the color you want to use, and the color you can choose color from the Pixlab himself, red or this or this. You can choose depending on what you want. You understand? And you can choose perfect color from your texture. That is where you extract color from pictures. You understand? So now when you choose something like this, you can choose something like this. Okay, you see I choose the picture from a background. Then you can press this to just extract the picture. Then you work on your style. Your style is if you want it to be big, slant, underlined, depending on what you want. Then you make it big. So now you use your stroke. The stroke is there, though you can use a shadow. This is your double shadow. There's the first shadow. If you change it, this one become loud. Then you pick the color for your shadow depending on what you want. That's what I used to say. Then this is the 3D that I said is not working on my phone, but it will work on your own phone. Due to my launching of my phone is kind of big or something. So this is it. Chill. I want to make sure that the things right. This is how it will come out on your phone. You see how clear it is. Can you see now? This is it. Depending on what you want. So now you can copy the text. This is copy. Then you click on the text, you copy. Then you erase. Then we can write Soyinka easily. Here you see now. You can write Soyinka easily. This is it. Can you see? Wole Soyinka easily. Then you see that the shadow is blocking the E. Then you go to your shadow. When you go to your shadow, you reduce. This is it. You want it up? Do you want it down? Then you reduce it down. So when you reduce down, you pick this one. Agba Sunday, you pick this one. So when you pick this one, you go down low. Yeah, take the shadow. Take the shadow. Sorry for the interruption. Take the shadow. Then you pick it like this. Shift. This is it. Wole Soyinka. You understand? Depending on what you want to write. So when you are through with anything you are doing, this is where you save. You save. If you want the stuff to be more clearer, anytime you do design on Pixart and you want it to be very clear, change the format from GPJ to PNG. When you change it to PNG, it will be very, very clear. You understand? It will be very, very clear. To come with an high resolution. Then you change the default to ultra, so it will be on high resolution. It will be like 4 point something MB for the design once you are saving. But if you want it to just be like normal picture, you can just put GTG, and this one should just be on default. But if you want a high quality, so you want it to be very, very clear, then that's how you do it. Then you save your work, and that's how we are through. So that's just a little basic I can show for now. Thank you, and you can work more. Working more is just the perfect thing. You can see how we blend the stuff. So that's it.